Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the over 350 doctors, nurse practitioners, physician's assistants, and staff of the John Muir Medical Group, as platinum sponsors for the 8th year and running, we are once again honored to support the John Muir Health Foundation, who support our community by filling the gaps created in our imperfect United States healthcare system.
The John Muir Health and Optum Pro Bono Community Health Benefit Program has been designed to address 3 primary health concerns in the local community: access to healthcare, behavioral health, and economic security.
All of us at Vituity are proud to help sponsor the 2021 John Muir Gala. The emergency department recognizes and thanks the ICU team for their amazing skill and dedication in caring for the most critically ill patients.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the over 350 doctors, nurse practitioners, physician's assistants, and staff of the John Muir Medical Group, as platinum sponsors for the 8th year and running, we are once again honored to support the John Muir Health Foundation, who support our community by filling the gaps created in our imperfect United States healthcare system.
The John Muir Health and Optum Pro Bono Community Health Benefit Program has been designed to address three primary health concerns in the local community: access to healthcare, behavioral health, and economic security.
All of us at Vituity are proud to help sponsor the 2021 John Muir Gala. The Emergency Department recognizes and thanks the ICU team for their amazing skill and dedication in caring for the most critically ill patients.
della città largo. La 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 la. Presto bottega che l'alveggia presto. La 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 la. Ah, che bel vivere, che bel piacere, che bel piacere. Per un barbiere di qualità, di qualità. Oh, bravo Figaro, bravo, bravissimo, bravo. La 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 la. Fortunatissimo per verità, bravo. La 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 la. Fortunatissimo per verità, fortunatissimo per verità. La 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 la. Pronto per tutto, la notte e il giorno, sempre d'intorno, in giro sta. Miglior cuccagna per un barbiere, vita più nobile non si dà. La 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 la. Rasoli e pettini, lancette e forbici al mio comando, tutto qui sta. Lancette e forbici, rasoli e pettini al mio comando, tutto qui sta. Ve la risorsa poi del mestiere con la donnetta, col cavaliere, con la donnetta, trallallallero, col cavaliere, trallallalla, che bel vivere, che bel piacere, che bel piacere. Per un barbiere di qualità, di qualità. Tutti mi chiedono, tutti mi vogliono, donne e ragazzi.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the over 350 doctors, nurse practitioners, physician's assistants, and staff of the John Muir Medical Group, as platinum sponsors for the 8th year and running, we are once again honored to support the John Muir Health Foundation, who support our community by filling the gaps created in our imperfect United States healthcare system.
The John Muir Health and Optum Pro Bono Community Health Benefit Program has been designed to address three primary health concerns in the local community: access to healthcare, behavioral health, and economic security.
All of us at Vituity are proud to help sponsor the 2021 John Muir Gala. The Emergency Department recognizes and thanks the ICU team for their amazing skill and dedication in caring for the most critically ill patients.
Good evening, and welcome to our 8th annual Celebrate John Muir Health Gala. It's so good to see all of you again. I'm Mike Thomas.
And I'm Wendy Thomas.
And we're thrilled to be joining you tonight. While we wish we could be celebrating together in person, we look forward to traveling the world with you tonight in a little bit different way. As you can see, Wendy and I are preparing for our own travel adventure.
We sure are. And I'm already looking at some of the great travel experiences and fun activities in the live and silent auctions to see where we might go next. Italy, fishing, air, sea, land. We've got it all.
Okay, just 1 minute. If you're planning to bid on Cal's fly fishing trip, there's no way we're going to be able to afford the gas for this thing to get around the world. But assuming that we have some gas money, our journey around the world tonight is probably going to be a little bit different than we had expected. Nevertheless, we're hopeful that we can be back together again with all of you in the Hoffman Hangar in 2022. While this has been another challenging year for everyone, your support and your partnership continue to be so very meaningful to all of us here at John Muir Health. Tonight, you're going to hear about the incredible work of our medical intensive care teams. They've been at the forefront of our fight against COVID-19 for almost 2 years, and their courage, their bravery, and their commitment to the health of our community remains steadfast. As we emerge from COVID-19 pandemic, we are incredibly grateful that you are part of our community and that you have continued to trust us and to show us your support during this difficult time. We are so proud to be here tonight, and we are honored by your commitment to John Muir Health.
So now it's time to sit back, grab a cocktail, and enjoy your trip around the world in 80 minutes with us.
So, to begin our journey, please join Wendy and I in welcoming our MC and our fabulous auctioneer for the night, the stellar fundraiser, Greg Quiroga. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, Mike and Wendy. Love the RV. Perfect place for a watch party on the go. Hope we'll be dropping by the studio later to see you. I am so excited to be on this adventure with you and with all of you watching on screen right now. I appreciate you all logging on to join us for this year's 8th annual Celebrate John Muir Health Gala. Of course, we miss seeing you in person again this year, but we're not going to let that stop us from going around the world tonight. I can't believe how quickly these past 7 years have gone, and you, all of you, have been seated with us for every ride. When we think about what you have been able to do for John Muir Health and this community in the last 7 years, it is remarkable. I want to start our adventure tonight in a location you may actually not recognize. Looks a little bit different, right? This is where our journey usually starts every year, right here at the Hoffman Hangar at the Concord Jet Center. This is where you make the magic happen for us because without you, tonight isn't possible. Since this event started in 2014, you have given more than $13.5 million to John Muir Health to support the important work done in cancer, cardiovascular, pediatrics, and more. Tonight, we are here in support of John Muir Health's medical intensive care. You're going to learn more about this special team who provides care to our community at the most critical moments of people's lives. And tonight, we have a worthy challenge ahead of us. In the past 7 years, we've raised over $13.5 million. My challenge, our challenge tonight is, can we go above and beyond? Can we get over the $15 million mark during our event right now tonight? I believe in us. I know we can do it. And actually, I think we're going to be able to soar above that goal because you have been a great co-pilot all these years. You have taken us to new heights, chartered new ground, so we can't wait to go on this journey with you tonight. Let's start tonight's journey with a special message from our amazing co-chairs, Maureen Knight and Margie Murphy. Maureen and Margie have never let a bump in the road get in the way of us celebrating John Muir Health and our amazing healthcare team.
Thank you, Greg. Margie and I are so excited to be here tonight with all of you.
We truly are. We wish we could be together in person. This is still our favorite night of the year.
And as Greg said, it wouldn't be possible without each and every one of you. So tonight, Margie and I, along with the entire Gala committee, want to thank you.
Your help makes John Muir Health the very best place for health care in our community, and we are so very grateful to you for your support.
Thank you again for being with us tonight.
And for being such an important part of the John Muir Health family.
Thank you, Maureen and Margie. I sure do miss seeing you both. And Margie, I just want to let you know that I have a very special message. I am to give you a big virtual hug tonight from Susan Curtin. I was with her last night, and she said, make sure you give Margie a hug when you see her. So here's a big hug from Susan. And for all of you, I miss seeing you in person. Let's be honest, I miss seeing you in person. But one fun part for me, being on this side of the screen, is all the places I get to go so quickly. If you've seen Around the World in 80 Days, you know the story. They start their adventure in London and make their way, wait for it, around the world in 80 days. With a magic snap of my fingers, let's see if I can replicate their trip in 80 seconds. We start our journey in London by hopping on board a train. I better get moving before the conductor leaves without me. After the train ride, let's jump on a steamer across the Red Sea and Indian Ocean to get here, Bombay. Wow, right? Isn't this beautiful? Wish I could stay longer than a few seconds and see it all, but there are places to be and money to raise. Off we go, Hong Kong, spectacular. Just hopped off that boat. Next up, Yokohama. What a spectacular view of Mount Fuji. I gotta tell you, I spent 2 weeks in Japan. It was so foggy the entire time I was there, I never saw Mount Fuji look this good. We're almost nearing the end of our trip. We got a few more quick stops. You should know this one pretty well, San Francisco, and then quick swing through New York. Hello, Lady Liberty. On our way back to our start in, you got it, London. I'm sure you all know the iconic Big Ben standing tall behind me. I think I did it. Heck, I might have done this in less than a minute. I wish you could be with me while I warp speed travel around the world, but even though we aren't in the same room together, there are 3 ways you can participate in tonight's event. First up, we want to see you. We want you to be part of our show tonight. So get out your cell phone right now. Take a picture of you and your besties enjoying the show. Take a selfie. Take a photo of your watch party. Post your photos on Facebook or Instagram with the hashtag #CelebrateJMH. We will find it. We will get it in our final act of our show tonight. Again, hashtag #CelebrateJMH, but act quickly. You need to get those photos posted by 7:15 for your chance to be in in the show, you can see we've already got some of these photos in, and from the looks of it, wow, people are having a good time. Save some of that dessert for me, I want in. The other way that we see you is through our giving and bidding platform. And ideally, this is a two-screen experience. Hopefully you are watching the show tonight on the biggest screen possible in your home, on your back patio, wherever it is. There's nothing like a little HD and a 60-inch screen to make one self-conscious of every little wrinkle though, right? Get out a second device. Use it to browse and bid on all our auction items. Make pledges in our Fund the Need. If you haven't registered yet, it's easy. Get out your phone, text JMH2021 to 76278. Again, JMH2021, text that to 76278. Sign up, sign in, log on, and start making bids. That is where you can bid on our live and silent auctions, and they are already open. Go! You are already being outbid on great items like Silent Auction Lot 201, Bandon Dunes, your chance to experience golf as it was meant to be at Bandon Dunes. Treat yourself to a mini vacation and golf at one of the beautiful Bandon Dunes golf courses. They've got 4 golf courses. 3 of them are consistently in the top 15 nationwide. You'll stay in one of Bandon Dunes' many overnight accommodations. They got a great refuge of relative seclusion, sure to revive you to get back on the links. Book a round or 2 or 3 or 4 at one of Bandon Dunes' several courses, 4 set amongst the massive dunes and hardy pines of the Oregon coast. Thank you again to Barbara and Ken Meehan. The opening bid on this was at $1,000 and it is off and running. Stephen Weinstein is up at $3,100. Randy Pike, Dr. Pike in at $3,250. Stephen back in at $3,400. It's just rolling, so go. Silent Auction 202, the flight over the bay. Thanks to Premier Aviation Incorporated, up to 6 people get up and away to explore the lost coast of West Marin, the skyline of downtown San Francisco, the classic Golden Gate Bridge, or the Sonoma and Napa Valleys. You'll take to the skies in one of Premier Aviation's limited edition Cessna Golden Eagles. There's going to be gourmet foods, California wines, and of course the California skylines. Aaron Arnold kicked us off at $750. Guy Henshaw, currently the leader in the clubhouse. You can be too. Go bid on all of our silent and live auction items. Time is running short. Don't miss out. Finally, the other way that we see you is in chat. So if you just look to the right side of the screen on YouTube, over there to the right of the screen, drop in and say hi. Lee is holding down the chat fort tonight. You can see her. She's all over chat. Be sure to give her a shout out. She can't wait to say hi directly to you. I can see lots of people in the chat as well at the beginning of the show kicking us off. So I want you all in the chat. I want to know right now, what is your favorite place to travel? What place are you looking forward to going to next, or did you go to do you miss going to the most? I know Allie's in studio with me. She's talking about how much she loves Spain, and the last big trip our family took was to Paris, and who doesn't love Paris in the springtime or otherwise? But what is your favorite place to travel? Costa Rica comes to mind as well, Allie. Italy. Lori Johnson wants to go to Italy. I am with you there, Lori. Maybe do a little wine tasting, go visit the Antinori's, maybe go to Tuscany, or maybe you're the kind of person who wants to go hang out and check out art, and there is plenty to go. I see, everybody must be watching it on the biggest screen possible because we're not getting a lot of reaction in the chat. So we'll check with chat later. You keep I want to know where you want to go. I want to know that you're there, and I want to know where you want to go. Right now, though, what I would like to do is thank our sponsors for their tremendous support. All of our sponsors have done amazing work this year to help bring our event to life. And while you are enjoying the show, I hope you are sipping on something delicious, eating some good food. I know our Platinum and Diamond sponsors are enjoying some amazing food experiences tonight. And our Ruby and Sapphire sponsors are enjoying these awesome travel trunks. We couldn't gather in person, so we sent the fun to you. And these trunks are full of good stuff. You got caviar, cheese, and charcuterie. I love desserts, so the little chocolates are great. But one of the big hits in studio were the coconut curry cashews. Everybody loved the coconut curry cashews. And of course, and all of this being brought, all these delicacies from around the world provided by our longtime Gala caterer, Taste Catering. Thank you, Taste. This travel kit is awesome. They even provided these caipirinhas, a Brazilian cocktail that will truly support you, will truly transport you. Here's the caipirinha, and let's go. It feels like I'm in Brazil already. Whoa, that is one strong drink. I am not a huge fan of heights, so I'll make my way down this mountain right now. But while I descend, let us ascend. It is my honor and privilege to introduce John Muir Health's president and CEO, Cal Knight.
Thank you, Greg, and thanks to all of you for joining us this evening. As Mike said, we certainly wish we could see all of you tonight at the Hoffman Family Hangar. We can only imagine how our amazing Gala committee and talented event planners would have created a live event. I want to thank Lisa Hoffman for making the hangar available to us again this year, even though we did not have a chance to enjoy it. Regardless of the setting, we are honored that you have chosen to join us this evening for our annual Gala event. Every year, this event allows us to recognize our amazing John Muir Health physicians and staff for their dedication and compassion. And we also get to thank all of you, our generous donors and sponsors, for your ongoing support in providing world-class health care for our communities. As you might have heard, I will be retiring from John Muir Health next September. So for Maureen and I, this will be our last John Muir Health Gala. Thanks to all of you, the Gala has become an annual tradition that we all look forward to, and I'm sure it will continue for many years to come. It has been and continues to be a heartfelt honor to lead this great organization. One of my first experiences at John Muir Health was as an inpatient admitted through the emergency department. So I had an early orientation opportunity to observe the skill and compassion of our team. I quickly learned that everything I had heard about John Muir Health was true, an unparalleled level of care, talented physicians with remarkable breadth and depth, strong board, physician, and administrative leadership, amazing employees and volunteers, outstanding facilities and technology, and all of you, a community that provides exceptional support and is deeply committed to our longtime mission of improving the health of our communities with quality and compassion. Your commitment is more than a donation. It is a gift to our community, the gift of health care, the gift of healing, the gift of health. Very few health systems are blessed with the kind of warm relationships with their community that all of you have created here over the years. Everyone at John Muir Health is personally dedicated to caring for our patients and their families. Tonight, it is my privilege to thank and recognize all of you for your generous commitment and your continuing commitment to providing world-class care at John Muir Health. And your generosity has continued straight through the pandemic. It has been so very important. I can assure you that you make an enormous difference. I would especially like to acknowledge our Gala sponsors. Please know how much your support means to the entire John Muir Health team. And a very special thank you goes to our platinum sponsors, John Muir Medical Group, Medical Anesthesia Consultants, Vituity, Swinnerton Builders, Optum, and Tampico Terrace Care Center. Your leadership gifts embody a commitment to partnership and a commitment to our mission. And to our fabulous Gala committee, your vision, your creativity, and your commitment to this event over the years has been nothing short of remarkable. You continue to amaze year after year, and here we are again. Thank you. And for all of our team members, I have been struck throughout my time at John Muir Health by the courage, resiliency, and teamwork that I've seen. and it has never been more evident than during 2020 and 2021. In just a few minutes, you will be seeing a video that shares the amazing can-do spirit and selfless courage of our medical intensive care teams. Our ICU team members exemplify the key reasons that our patients trust us with their lives. They embody the resiliency and teamwork I have witnessed throughout my time at John Muir Health. The care that they provide, the sacrifices that they make, and the support they give to patients and families has been nothing short of extraordinary. Throughout the pandemic, I have heard from employees and physicians that this is why John Muir Health is here. This is what we do, and this is why we chose to work in healthcare. Every time I hear this, it causes me to pause and think about how fortunate I am to be a small part of this remarkable team. I am inspired by how our team and community have come together in the face of great adversity over the past 20 months. We can all feel really good about the way that our health system and our medical community have stepped up during the pandemic. Before we begin the video, I would like to thank you again for your support and being part of our virtual event tonight. And while we would love to be with you in person, we do look forward to a day when we can gather again in person. Thank you, and thank you personally for your support and generosity. Please continue to take good care of yourselves and your families, and thank you again for being with us.
John Muir, to me, is the best example of a community hospital that I could ever hope to be a part of. It is very unusual to have this number of fully credentialed intensivists in one location, and we're here because we love it. We do it because we care, because we want what's best for our patients. We're doing truly excellent patient care, and our community benefits from that. Something that I'm very proud of, something that we all are very proud of and are glad to give to the community.
With patients in the medical intensive care units, they are oftentimes very sick with multiple comorbidities and perhaps an uncertain future. And so with all of that fear and trepidation, having comfort in the way that you're being treated, and not just medically, but emotionally, that's a huge sense of relief.
We take care of patients who are at their sickest. A board-certified intensive care specialist, 24 hours a day on site. That's very unique and very exciting. Many hospitals don't have such a program.
One of the things that is done in the medical intensive care units at John Muir is the concept of a multidisciplinary rounds, which is a period of time in the morning when the entire team meets together at the patient's bedsides and goes over the plan of the day and assesses the issues that need to be taken care of for that patient. And it really facilitates the care of the sickest patients.
What's really important about our critical care team is we were already practicing in a coordinated fashion with our 24/7 intensivist program when the pandemic hit. We had each other's back and we had the community's back. So we were able to escalate our efforts very, very quickly.
What we learned from the pandemic is that there are many things that we shouldn't take for granted. And the ability to access intensive care was definitely one of them.
When you have a very highly functioning intensive care service line, very complex and challenging problems get solved. Part of our expertise is to do those things and to do them on a routine basis. So if you have a highly functioning intensive care unit, you don't hear about it much because everything's working.
No one wants to think about ever needing intensive care until it happens. And then at that point, you want the absolute best intensive care for your loved one or for yourself, because it is the difference between life and death.
Part of the reason John Muir has resources available to meet challenges like what happened in the last year is because of the generous community support that it enjoys.
Philanthropy in general allows us to get state-of-the-art equipment that we might not be able to obtain otherwise, allowing us to support our patients in the best way possible.
Code Blue Secure.
That's the beauty of John Muir Health. We can provide this world-class care that's cutting edge, but it still has that feel of your very comfortable community hospital. So it's kind of the best of both worlds.
Thank you, Dr. Kramer, Gerlinda Gonzalez, Dr. Adiez, and the entire team in the Medical Intensive Care Unit. It is your incredible work that has inspired Michael and Mercedes Stead to step up tonight and say, we appreciate you. We are grateful for the care you provide every day. I am pleased to share with you tonight that Michael and Mercedes have made a $100,000 commitment to be this event's title sponsor once again. Michael and Mercedes, on behalf of everyone at John Muir Health, we thank you. Now, for all of us watching, let's take a step back a minute to early 2020. Were any of us familiar with the terms ICU capacity, ventilator availability, number of beds occupied? These are phrases we never said, probably didn't know before the onset of the pandemic. Before 2020, most of us didn't have to think much about emergency care. It was easy to take for granted. Now, post-pandemic, we realize just how important exceptional critical care services are to our family and our community. Thanks to the planning, the processes, and the systems in place at John Muir Health before the pandemic, the medical intensive care team has been there when patients needed them most, providing world-class care, solving very complex and challenging problems through teamwork. Every day, 24/7, pandemic or no. Thanks to you. It is your support that enables the team to excel, to become so good at their jobs that we take them for granted. Support that we are counting on you making tonight. If you haven't yet, please register to participate in our Fund a Need and auction tonight. Text JMH 2021 to 76278 or visit jmh2021.givesmart.com. Again, two ways to get registered. You can text JMH 2021 to 76278, or you can visit jmh2021.givesmart.com and register. It only takes a few moments to set up your account and register your credit card. Remember, you must register a credit card to bid or make a gift. It only takes a few moments to register, but the impact you will have could last a lifetime, could save a life. Register now. The auction is already open. We are already getting lots of bids, and I mean lots of bids, on items like these two items currently available in our silent auction. Silent lot number 203, golf at the San Francisco Golf Club. 2 people join John Muir Health CFO Chris Pass and Optimum Insights Senior Vice President Nick Howell at one of San Francisco's most exclusive golf courses, the San Francisco Golf Club. Chris and Nick will be your hosts, treat you to a round of golf with caddies and lunch on a course that consistently ranks in the top 40 courses in the United States. The starting bid on this was at $750, and that was many, many swings of the club ago because Emily Bach is currently our leader in the clubhouse at $3,740 and counting. If you want in on the golf, it is going to take a heroic swing by you to do so. Silent lot number 204, the USF basketball experience. One lucky bidder gets to spend a day with the University of San Francisco women's basketball team, and you get to be the honorary captain. You'll have your name in the official game program, join the team in the locker room for the pregame pep talk, present the game ball to the officials, enjoy 4 courtside seats, and take home a printed photo. 2 options: can do it on Saturday, January 6th against BYU, or Saturday, January 5th versus Pepperdine. And this is one where you can get in on the ground floor because the opening bid on this is at $1,000, and currently we are waiting for you to kick us off on that. Now, when it comes to registering your credit card and participating in the auction or the fund of need tonight, please note, John Muir Health Foundation will not charge your card tonight. So if you prefer to pay through an alternate way, contact the foundation. But as soon as you hit the click to pay now and the pay tab on the website, you're going to be charged immediately. So if you want to use a DAF or bring a wheelbarrow full of cash on down to the office, contact the foundation, let them know. If you need any help at all, we have honest-to-goodness, real-live human travel agents waiting on the line for you. Feel free to give them a call, 925-947-4449. The number's on the screen right now, 925-947-4449. Officers, agents are standing by. Now, one of the agents who is always there for us is Jane Williamson, Executive Vice President and President of Hospital Operations at John Muir Health. Everyone watching, let's welcome Jane.
Merci, Greg, and bonsoir and bienvenue, mes amis. I hope you are all enjoying the 2021 Gala and the great theme, Around the World in 80 Days. We are coming to you tonight from Café Williamson in the heart of Paris. And while we had hoped to gather in person this year, we could not be more appreciative of your support, your generosity, and your participation tonight. As we reflect on the past 20 months of this journey with COVID-19, I am overwhelmed by the unquestionable strength and character of the John Muir Health team and of our community. Maybe it is because John Muir Health was built by our community for our community. Or maybe it is because everyone on the John Muir Health team has leaned in throughout this pandemic and learned together, innovated together, and completely transformed our health system while continuing to make patient, staff, and physician safety our top priority. Or maybe it is because our commitment to one another strengthens each one of us and allows us to do more together than we could ever do alone. Whatever the reason, I am grateful for all of you and thank you for being here tonight. You are an important part of our team, and it is because of you that we are here today and stronger than ever. As you know, this year's Gala event is benefiting our amazing medical intensive care program at John Muir Health. You have just heard from several of our physician and nursing leaders about this incredible program. Medical intensive care is where our critical care teams treat the sickest of patients with skill, expertise, and compassion. It is where you see teamwork demonstrated in its finest form every day. A delicate dance performed by expert physicians, nurses, respiratory therapists, pharmacists, and other members of the critical care team who provide the highest quality care for patients and their families. Just as you might find in all of our care settings, the ICU exemplifies the type of collaboration that allows us to provide the very best care when and where it is needed most. We have all been forever changed by this pandemic, but what hasn't changed is the dedication and commitment of our John Muir Health teams. I am honored to work alongside such an amazing group of individuals, and so very proud to call them my John Muir Health family. Please know that we always stand ready to provide care for all of you joining us tonight, your family members and our greater community, now, in the future, and whenever it is needed. So on behalf of our highly skilled and highly trained physicians, our extraordinary nurses, clinical and support staff, and amazing volunteers at John Muir Health, it is our privilege to serve you. And there is no better way to give you a sense of what our medical intensive care team means to the community than to have two grateful patients share their stories with us tonight. Shirley came to John Muir Health having trouble breathing and not knowing what lay ahead for her in the 19 days that followed. Antonio, an asthmatic, contracted COVID in August of last year and was unsure he would survive as the medical intensive care team desperately fought to save his life. Antonio's mom, Isabel, was also in the ICU with COVID just 2 rooms away from her son as she waged her own battle against this deadly virus. These are stories of courage, compassion, and gratitude. They are a testament to the strength of the human spirit and the power of collaboration, teamwork, and faith. They are stories of hope. We could not be more grateful to Shirley, Antonio, and their families for trusting us with their care and for sharing their stories of gratitude with us tonight. I know you will find these stories moving and powerful. We are truly grateful for your support in joining us here tonight. These past 20 months have been unlike any time we have ever experienced in healthcare. Your support and your appreciation means so much to our ability to get through this pandemic and care for all the needs of our patients and families.
Thank you, Jane. I wholeheartedly agree, and I have to say that your background game is always on point. You must have been just crushing it on Zoom backgrounds for the last year. Now, everyone watching at home, we are going to hear from Shirley and Antonio in just a few minutes. Everyone watching at home, we are almost there. We are almost to that magical moment where we all get to come together and save lives simply by making donations. In just a few moments, we are going to ask you to make a donation to support John Muir Health Foundation. If you haven't yet, please register. There is still time. Text JMH2021 to 76278. Again, JMH2021, text it to 76278, or visit jmh2021.givesmart.com and get registered. Once you are registered, you are going to see that you can make donations at a variety of levels. $25,000, $10,000, $7,500. This is a new level for us this year. 7,500 is the number of employees and physicians at John Muir Health. Every gift at $7,500 touches every employee at John Muir Health. We also have levels of $5,000, $2,500, $1,000, $500, on down the line. I guarantee somewhere in there is a level that is going to match your capacity with your commitment, because if you don't see a level that works for you, you can enter a custom amount. Every donation you make will help support the medical intensive care team and the important work they do every day to save lives. Every donation you make will help patients like Shirley, Antonio, and their families.
Almost a year ago, actually, in a few weeks, I came in because I suffer from asthma. So I was feeling really short out of breath and stuff. I came to the hospital with that mentality that I'll probably be home by the morning. So when they told me that I had COVID and that they were gonna keep me in here, but I was just shocked because I never expected me to get it. That was a Thursday night going into Friday. Sunday morning, they come and talk to me. They're like, yo, your oxygen is not going up. You're pretty bad. You need to get intubated.
He was so sick. I remember some of the text messages he was sending his family and his friends, and his intubation wasn't easy either. It was really tough. I'm so proud of him because I remember telling him, you're gonna have to fight if you wanna live. I remember. Yeah, I told him, you got to fight.
Actually, I was in the shower. All of a sudden, I just couldn't breathe. Yeah, it was scary. I was having a really tough time. So we called 911 and they brought me to John Muir. And I had pulmonary embolisms in both legs and both lungs. I guess it was a life and death situation. When they told my son, we don't know if she'll make it through the night.
When we admit a patient who comes in, it's like everybody kind of just swarms on that patient. There's like a team of nurses who come in, there's an intensivist who comes in, there's so many different eyes on that patient, and being able to call in any person that is necessary to meet the demands of that patient as their demands are evolving and changing.
My mom, she went in a few days before I did. She tested positive as well. And the hardest part is knowing that your mom is 2 doors away from you, fighting the same battle as you.
I remember how scared his mother was too, and he was worried about his mother. I mean, the two of them, they were doors apart. There would be like a code blue over the speaker system. His mother would be like, is that my son?
My mom was the sickest patient here. Both of her lungs collapsed while being intubated. At one time, she had about 14 medicines going just to keep her alive. They went through a lot just with me. I could even imagine what they went through with my mom. They never gave up.
I mean, I was in a life and death situation, right? It was critical that whatever doctor I had made the right decisions to do the right procedure and save my life. But, you know, honest to God, it's so crazy because one would think you'd be scared to death, and I wasn't. They were confident that what they were doing was going to work, and if they were confident, it made me confident. I was just so at ease that I wasn't scared at all.
I recognize that sometimes our job is to be with people on the worst day of their lives, and that the things that we say and the things that we do can have a lasting impact on them and their families. We do it naturally, and we do it because we care about the patients that we serve and the families that we serve, but we also care about each other as coworkers and as colleagues.
It means that you have a village taking care of you. Everybody's involved, everybody cares deeply. We all just want the best for our patients, truly.
COVID is something that I do not wish on nobody. Thank you for everything you guys did for me and my mom. I will forever be grateful. You guys did an amazing job.
That's so satisfying to see somebody have such a remarkable change and get so much better. And I just love it when people graduate out of the ICU. It means we're doing what we're supposed to and people are getting better, and that's what it's all about.
I lived with them for 19 days, and you know, it's a very personal experience, you know, when you're in ICU. One of the nurses, his name is Mark Jan, and every morning he would bring me coffee. He knew exactly what I liked, and he knew what I liked in my coffee. And the morning I was leaving, he came to tell me, well, guess, good news, you're gonna be leaving us. I said, oh no. He said, yes. I said, when? He said, right now. And I said, oh, you can't do that. And he said, why? I said, I haven't had my coffee. So I loved them. I mean, they were beyond wonderful, so.
I think it's important for the community to know that the medical intensive care unit is there for them on their sickest of sick days. But we're there, and that's what we're there for.
You are going to have to fight if you want to live. If you ever hear those words as a patient at John Muir Health, you know that the team in the hospital, your team, that village taking care of you is going to fight for you. And right now, it is your time to be part of that village. Our goal tonight is to raise $1.7 million, and we're going to do it. Our generous sponsors have already contributed $850,000 to tonight's event, which means we need to raise another $850,000. Steve and Deborah Gonzalez are kicking off our Fund a Need with a $500,000 donation again this year. Woo, woo! Thank you, Deborah and Steve. Your generosity, your care for the community, your support of John Muir Health is inspiring and appreciated, which means we only need to raise an additional $300,000 total to hit our goal tonight, and we're already well on our way. Sponsors, you can play too. Anyone can donate to help us reach our goal. And well, hang on. This just in, Dr. Henry Forcade, a retired anesthesiologist, one of John Muir Health's medical chiefs of staff, has just made a challenge gift of, $100,000 in honor of his late wife, Myrna, who was an ICU nurse. In fact, they met in the ICU during Hank's residency, and as they say, the rest was history. Myrna would have loved to see the outpouring of support tonight for the medical intensive care team. The ICU is so special to Dr. Forcade and Myrna. He would like to challenge all of you to match this gift, get us closer to realizing our goal of $1.7 million tonight. Thank you, Dr. Forcade. And the gifts have been coming in. We see gifts. Wendy and Mike Thomas kicked us off at the beginning of the show and also donated $5,000. Paul and Judy Gray donated $20,000. Cal and Maureen Knight donated $10,000. Shirley Nelson. Shirley was the patient we saw earlier in our video tonight. Love the coffee story, Shirley. Also love your gift. Shirley is making a $20,000 gift in support of the medical intensive care team who took such great care of her. Thank you, Shirley. Ken and Donna Coit, friends of Shirley's, are matching her commitment of $20,000 with their own gift to honor the medical intensive care team and all physicians and staff at John Muir Health. Joe Renero of Kinder's Meats, another friend of Shirley's. It's hard to believe Shirley has so many, not hard, so easy to believe Shirley has so many friends. Another friend of Shirley's is also matching her gift with a $20,000 commitment. Shirley, you have great friends. John Muir Health's Medical Intensive Care thanks you for inspiring such generosity. We see the gifts. Diane and David Goldsmith donated $25,000. Shirley, we see your 20. Linda and Tom Delaplane in for $10,000. Julia and Mark Flower donated $5,000. And remember, every $7,500 represents every employee in the John Muir Health Foundation. Support our medical intensive care team. Make those donations now. We can see them. Lisa and Hank Faust in for $2,500. Paul and Marilyn Gardner in for $1,000. Judy and David Bartlett in for $10,000. We have an anonymous gift of $1,000. We appreciate every gift. Keep them coming. Tom Greeley in for $1,000. Kate Chenoweth and David Griffith in for $2,500. Julie Heim, we see your $50. We appreciate your gift. Ryan Kyle in for $100. An anonymous gift of $500. Joe Renero, yes, Joe, thank you. Masana Louie in for $150. Taehoon An, go Bears, in for $1,000. Michael Manuel in for $1,000. Sharon Simpson in for $10,000. Always good to see you, Sharon. Looking forward to dancing in person together next year. Thomas Rundall in for $1,000. Kathleen Kathleen in for $2,500. George Sauter in for $2,500. Ray Gallagher of Scott Seafood in for $2,000. Jesse Tamplin in for $250. Mark Steen Sales Company in for $10,000. Vivian Wing in for $1,000. William Keller donates $5,000. Ingrid and Richard Del Monte donate $5,000. James Willinson in for $5,000. We have another anonymous gift. We have another anonymous Linda and Tom Delaplane in for $10,000. Dana Dornseef in for $2,500. Paul and Marilyn Gardner in for $1,000. Diane and David Goldsmith, another anonymous gift of $1,000. Gerlinda Gonzalez was in our video in for $1,000. Mike and Charlene Robinson in for $10,000. Keep those donations coming. We're so close now. We are within, $64,732 of hitting our goal right now. Is Ravi? I'm looking forward to seeing you in the wine auction. Ravi in for $2,500. Keep those donations coming. We hit the $100,000 challenge. Henry Forcade in for $100,000, and boom, there's our goal. But hey, you know what? Don't stop. Don't stop, because if there's one thing you know, we set goals, we set them high because we appreciate all the work that we do, all the work that you do, but we also know that there is always need above and beyond the goal, especially in the medical intensive care unit. As Mike and Charlene Robinson, we see your $10,000. Roy Kaplan and Janet Saunders in for $250. Ray Gallagher, yes, we see you as well. Another, I promised I wouldn't mention the anonymous $5 gifts, but there they are. Sherry Sullivan in for $2,500. Epic Systems in for $5,000. Margaret White donated $500. Vivian Wing in for $1,000. Musa Yazbek in for $500. Sean K. Young in for $250. We appreciate each and every gift. Keep those donations coming. You are doing great work. As Elvio Ardiez, Dr. Ardiez in for $1,000. Brenda Carlson in for $500. Heather Chiochiola in for $108. Janet and Rick Kronk in for $20,000. Thank you. Dana Dornseef in for $2,500. Lisa and Hank Faust in for $2,500. Paul and Marilyn Gardner in for $1,000. Diane and David Goldsmith in for $25,000. We appreciate all your donations. You are all doing amazing work. Do not stop giving. Keep it coming. We appreciate William Keller in for $5,000. Woo! I'm going to give it one more rotation. If you could see what I'm seeing, you'd understand why I'm a little like just, woo, it's another anonymous gift of $500. I got a lot of data to look at. You all are doing amazing work. Ryan Kyle in for $100. We appreciate you. Melanie Lee in for $250. Chris Perez and Rick Levy in for $2,500. Yes, Betty Lou and Doug Lang in for $1,000. Aaron Miller donated $100. We appreciate all your gifts. You have done amazing work. We appreciate each and every donation. We appreciate each and every one of you. As Chris Pass donates $2,500, here's what we're going to do. We'll move on with the program, but in no way, shape, or form does that mean that you should stop giving. We're going to leave the Fund a Need open all night long. We will come back later. I will do my best to acknowledge and honor each and every gift you make during our show tonight. So keep those donations coming. We'll come back later to check in on all of them. Right now, it is time for our auction. And we could not have our auction without our auction committee, who did incredible work to assemble the excellent assortment of lots, or our generous auction donors who truly made our auction possible. Thank you all. Because of you, we are going to have a great auction. Well, because of them, and because of you watching right now, you get to have a great auction. If you haven't yet, there's still time to register. Once you're registered and have entered your credit card information, go to the jmh2021.givesmart.com website, click on the Items tab to see the live auction. That's where you can make bids. A few words about bidding online. When we say an item is closed, it closes. There's no reopening auction lots, no matter how many times you've been one of our big bidders in the past. If you want to win it, if winning is the most important thing, do not wait until the last second to bid because it might cost you. The most surefire way to win is to use the max bid feature and set an auto bid. That way, the computer bids on your behalf up to your maximum bid. However, if you like to live on the edge and gamble, by all means, don't leave. Wait till the last second. It makes it fun even if you don't win, right? Finally, there's the delay. I've been watching the feed. It seems like we're at about 10 seconds between when I say something and when you hear it. There might be some discrepancies. If there's ever any sort of discrepancy between what I'm saying and what you're seeing on the bidding platform, believe the computer. The bidding platform has the final say. And with that, let's get our auction started with lot number 101, the Sailing Adventure. 6 people enjoy a day of sailing the bay with Drs. John Zaworski and George Slater. Meet Dr. Zaworski and Dr. Slater at the South Beach Marina right next to Oracle Park. You're going to be welcomed aboard the Folie à Deux, a 42-foot sailboat. Get taken out on the bay for a 6-hour tour. Yes, a 6-hour tour. See the most gorgeous mix of natural and man-made skyline to be found in the world. Sail under the Golden Gate Bridge, around Alcatraz, check out Angel Island, the Bay Bridge, downtown San Francisco, and more. Opening bid on this is at $600. John Isles kicked us off at $600, and then Heidi Mellon is in at $700, and now we're looking for 8. Go 8. Bid 8. Yes, 8. $700 is bid now, looking for 8. Go 8. We're on lot 101 in the live auction section right now. Again, it's jmh2021.givesmart.com. Click on 101. That's where you can make your bids. Heidi's currently in at $700, looking for 8. Go 8. Bid 8. Now 8. $700 is bid, looking for 8. Go 8. Bid 8. Now 8. $700 is bid, looking for $800. $800 gets your chance to go out. It's as socially distant as you can get from the rest of society, right? To get out on a sailboat. As Cal in at $800, now looking for 9. Go 9. Bid 9. Yes, 9. $800 is bid, now looking for 9. John back in at $900, now 1,000. Go 1,000. Bid 1,000. Yes, 1,000. $900 is bid, now looking for 1,000. Go 1,000. Bid 1,000. Go 1,000. $900 is bid, looking for $1,000. Looking for $1,000. Get out, get a chance to sail around the bay, take in some views, get some good photos, enjoy a little skyline. $900 is bid, looking for $1,000. Then here's what we're going to do. The way we're going to handle this tonight, because we want it to be fair for everyone. We want there to be an end line, a goal line that everybody understands, a finish line that makes sense for everybody. So we're going to use a countdown timer. Let's put it up right now. Let's say there's 20 seconds left. If you've been waiting for the last second to bid on this item, even though I said that's gambling, if you've been waiting on the last second to bid, well, here it comes. There's 10 seconds left on lot 101. Your chance to get your final bids in. There's 5, 4, 3, yes, no, maybe so, fair warning, and sold. Lot 101 is sold. We'll check in on winning bidders later. Right now, we're going to move on to lot 102, the Italian Villa. Stay 7 nights and 8 days at La Quercia. Sharon Simpson. Hey, Sharon. Sharon Simpson's Italian Casa Colonica, completely redone. La Quercia boasts modern amenities and still manages to maintain its 1415 vibe. It's got romantic bedrooms, sweeping views, infinity swimming pool, incredible kitchen with an organic vegetable garden. You'll find a beautiful kitchen ready for gourmet cooking. Can even get a chef to come in, give you lessons if you like. Plus, the house is near Siena, Assisi, San Perugia, Cortona. You can explore to your heart's content. Christopher King kicked us off at $2,600, and then Jeffrey Wolf bid $3,000, and Sean Young in at $3,200, and then Deirdre Doherty in at $4,000. Christopher King back in at $4,200, Sean at $4,400, Christopher back in at $4,600, Sean in at $48,000. Jeffrey says, no, I'm in at 55. I want it. Christopher comes back at 52. Jeffrey's in at 54. Now looking for 56. Go 56. Bid 56. Now 56. 5,400 is bid. Now looking for 56. Go 56. Bid 56. Go 56. 5,400 is bid. Looking for 56. Go 56. Bid 56. Yes, 56. $5,400 is bid. Looking for 5,006. Looking for 5,006. Stay in the mix now. Bid 56. Now stay in the mix. Now bid 56. Now stay in the mix. Laura, new bidder, welcome in at $5,600. Now 58. Go 58. Bid 58. Yes, 58. 5,600 is bid. Now looking for 58. Go 58. Bid 58. Now 58. 5,600 is bid. Now looking for 58. Go 58. Bid 58 and 58. 5,600 is bid. Looking for 5,008. Looking for 5,008. Don't be late now. Bid 58. Now 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 don't be late now. Bid 58. Would it be great now? Bid 58. Fair warning to bid 5,800. Oh wait, we got to do the thing, right? So we're in at 5. Laura's in at 5,600. Everyone else, if you're waiting for the last second, well, here we go. Here's 20 of them for you. Boom, countdown timer, last chance. And you know, Sharon is the excellent hostess. You always know that you are going to be taken great care of when you get there. Bidding's going down. There's less than 7 seconds left. If you're waiting for the last second, you've got 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Lot 102 is sold, and whoo, what a bidding war that was at the end there. Lot 103, the pink tourmaline and diamond necklace. Up next, thanks to our generous friends Scott and Catherine Heller of Heller Jewelers, a Tri-Valley fixture since 1996, ever generous, back at it again this year. Last year, Heller donated the watch for him. This year, we have the necklace for her. It's an 18-karat yellow gold necklace featuring a 1.11 karat oval rubellite tourmaline center stone surrounded by another 0.22 karat weights of diamonds, all suspended on an 18-karat gold chain. Now that we're getting back out in the world, you deserve to look your best. Heidi says yes. She's kicked us off at $2,000, looking for $2,250. Wouldn't it be nifty? Bid $2,250. Heidi's in at $2,000, and I get it. Look, I get it. A, virtual bidding's different, right? It's like shopping on your phone, a little more competitive, say, maybe. B, you haven't had a chance to see this in person and wear it and try it on, but look, we know our friends at Heller Jewelers always send us the good, and this is the good. You are going to look great wearing it, no matter where you're going with it. Heidi's in at $2,000. We're looking for $2,250 is the next bid, and Heidi, if you're just kicking us off, well, I appreciate the first bid. You're going to look good soon, giving everybody else a chance to bid $2,250. Not saying you don't look good now. Well, everyone else is going to have a chance to bid $2,250. Here's our countdown timer. Let's not spend a bunch of time. Say there's 20 seconds left. Yes, we'll get there. Here we go. Boom. I count it down manually if we have to. But 20 seconds left to get your bids in on lot 103. We appreciate our friends at Heller Jewelers. They always take good care of us. Look forward to next year, people being able to see and hold and touch their awesome donation, because this one is fantastic. And Heidi, you're doing great. 2, 1, done. 103 is sold. Up next, 104, Cal's last cast. Back for one last time, our perennial favorite, fly fishing with Cal Knight and Dr. Irving Pike, and it is only fitting that on their last cast, they are aiming to go out on the highest of high notes. Bidding took off fast and furious on this one. If you go look at lot 104, you are going to see that Steve Gonzalez and Jason Raditz of NorCal Ambulance went to town. Bid this all the way up to $50,000. And once again, Cal offered to sell both, an opportunity to go do this on separate weekends, of course, not together, at $50,000, right? So thank you, Cal. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Steve. That's $100,000 raised on those right there, those two lots right there. But we also wanted you watching our show. We didn't want to rob you of the chance, right? So you're participating in the show tonight. We appreciate you're there. So Cal and Dr. Pike are offering a third trip that we are loading up right now as a buy it now lot. It's going to be lot number 107. It's got a buy it now price of $50,000 because we're keeping it even with everything else. So if you go once again to JMH2021.givesmart.com, click on lot 107. You'll find a new version that's just uploaded of Cal's Last Cast. It's got an opening bid or a buy it now price, right? So one person can go buy this for $50,000. If there's anyone out there who's been waiting for a chance to do this, here it is. It's your one chance. Let's click on and see. We're making it. Oh, no, it's still available. That means there's no bids, right? There's no bids. So here's the thing. If you are interested, this is waiting for you. It's not going to be there forever. So if you want to do it, click on it and buy it now. If you don't, no pressure. Hey, no pressure. We wanted to give you the opportunity without really applying the pressure because we appreciate you watching the show. We also appreciate Jason and Steve and, of course, Cal and Dr. Pike for their incredible generosity. We'll check in one last time in the show to see if anybody decided they want to take advantage of this final opportunity to join Cal and Dr. Pike. Right now, we're going to move on to lot 105. One of the favorites in person, the Stellar Cellar, from the board of the John Muir Health Foundation and this year's Gala committee members comes this opportunity for you to travel the world via wine. A collection of fine wines from all over the planet. Over 39 bottles in all, 3+ cases. Get to visit Italy. You get a 2014 Brunello de Montalcino red wine. You get a 2019 Kistler Chardonnay. Kistler, that rare cult Chardonnay. Dumal, and more Dumal. You get 4 bottles of Dumal, including 2 bottles of the 2019 Estate Chardonnay. 2019 Domaine Chapelle et Fils Chassonnier Montrachet Morgot Premier Cru, Pride Mountain, Mary Edwards, Chimarosa, Peter Michael, and another 28 bottles of wine. Elizabeth kicked us off at $1,400. And then Ravi, there you are, Ravi. I see you in at $1,600 and Elizabeth back in at $1,800. And Michelle in at $2,000 and Elizabeth back in at $2,200. And Michelle at $2,400 and Elizabeth at $2,600. And I have to stop here and say, I appreciate this bidding war. These aren't the people I thought would be leading it, though. Elizabeth in at $2,600, Michelle back in at $2,800, Elizabeth in at $3,000. Ravi, there you are at $3,200. Elizabeth throwing the gauntlet down, bumped us up to $4,000, now looking for 42. Go 42, bid 42, now 42. $4,000 is bid, now looking for 42. Go 42, bid 42, and 42. $4,000 is bid, now looking for 42. Go 42, bid 42, go 42. $4,000 is bid, looking for 4,002, looking for 4,002. And Ravi, I'm glad to see you bidding on this because I missed you last year. I gotta say, I always enjoy our repartee on this, and there's Ravi at 42, now 44, go 44, bid 44, and 44. 4,200 is bid, now looking for 44, go 40. And I'm not playing favorites, Michelle. You can get back in Elizabeth, I'm not playing favorites. Now is the time to get back in, though. 4,200 is bid, looking for 4,004, looking for 4,004. Go one more, now bid for 4, now 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 go one more, now bid for 4. Yes, no, maybe so, fair warning, or off we're gonna go. Last chance to bid us at well, no, actually, it's not the last chance because we're going to give everybody the same last chance. We're in at $4,200, looking for 4,004. Countdown timer it is. 20 seconds left. Here's your last second to bid then. Get that bid in at 4,200 is bid, looking for 4,004. And quick question for in the house. You're closing it on the delay, right? Yeah, okay. So I could buy time and wait, but there's no need. We're in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, we're done. Lot 105 is sold, 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 sold. Congratulations to our winning bidder. We'll find out who you are in just a second. Remember, there's that slight delay. Lot 106, the Warriors Theater box, our final lot of the night. So soon? 4 people. auctioneer humor, I'm sorry. 4 people enjoy VIP access to the Golden State Warriors. Monday, December 20th. Kick off the holidays by making your way to Chase Center. You'll have a VIP parking pass. Head into your own theater box. You can see them on screen right there. Lovely looking boxes. You're going to watch the Warriors take on the Sacramento Kings. The theater box is a private box, large, comfy, theater style seats, steps from the Theater Box Club. It's a shared upscale premium hospitality suite. Comes with unlimited high-end food and bar access. But why would you leave your seats when you have an all-inclusive dining experience delivered to your seats? Be sure to get there early. Steph's warm-up is still the best thing in pre-sport entertainment that you will find in all of sport. Don Kennedy kicked us off at $800. Joy Block's in at $900. Ryan Kyle in at $1,000. Don Kennedy back in at $1,100. Susie Howard bids $1,200. Dana Dornseef in at $1,300. Sil and Patty Garaventa bid $1,500. Dana back in at $16. Dawn back in at $17. Dana in at $18. Leslie Martin, new bidder, welcome in at $1,900, looking for 2. Dana bids 2. Dawn bids 21. Diane Kwan in at $2,200. Dawn bids $2,300. Margaret Seymour in at 24. Diane at 25. Margaret at 26. Michael at 27. Dana at 28. Diane kicks us up to $3,200. Michael smiles now at $3,300. Margaret in at 34. Michael at 35. Margaret at 36. Michael at 37. Margaret holding strong at $3,800. Looking for 39. Go 39. Bid 39. Now 39. Michael in at $3,900, looking for 4. Go 4. Bid 4. Yes 4. $3,900 is bid now, looking for 4. Go 4. Bid 4. Now 4. $3,900 is bid now, looking for 4. Go 4. Bid 4. Yes 4. $3,900 is bid, looking for $4,000. Looking for $4,000. Yes, no, maybe so. Fair warning, or off we go. No OT on this. No OT. We're in at $3,900, looking for $4,000. Here's your final chance to put up the winning shot and go home with the Warriors on the 20th. Theater box, incredible experience. John Isles in at $4,000. Now 41. Go 41. Bid 42. Now 42. $4,000 is bid now, looking for 42. Go 42. Bid 42. Musa Yazbek in at 41. Now 42. Go 42. Bid 42 and 42. Michael back in at 42. Now 43. Go 43. Bid 43 and 43. $4,200 is bid now, looking for 43. Diane in at 43 and 44. Go 44. Bid 44. Now 44. $4,300 is bid now, looking for $4,004. Looking for $4,004. Go one more now. Bid for 4. Now go one more now. Bid for 4. Diane's in at $4,300, looking for $4,400. Russell Rodriguez in at $4,400. Michael back in at $4,005. Now 46. Go 46. Bid 46. Go 46. $4,500 is bid now, looking for 46. Go 46. Bid 46 and 46. $4,500 is bid now, looking for 46. Go 46. Bid 46. Yes 46. $4,500 is bid, looking for $4,006. Looking for $4,006. Russell in at 46 and 47. Go 47. Bid 47. Now 47. $4,600 is bid now, looking for 47. Go 47. Bid 47 and 47. $4,600 is bid, looking for $4,007. Last set. Oh yes, $4,700 is bid. Michael in at 47. Now 48. Go 48. Bid 48. Now 48. $4,700 is bid now, looking for 48. Go 48. Bid 48 and 48. $4,700 is bid now, looking for 48. Go 48. Bid 48. Fair warning, everyone to bid us at $4,800. Then let's put up the countdown timer, because we've had plenty of time. $4,700 is bid, looking for $4,008 as we're down to the last 15 seconds to bid on our auction this evening. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and ooh, it got hot at the end. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo, woo! That concludes our auction tonight. Congratulations to all you winning bidders. In fact, congratulations to all our bidders. We could not do it without you. If you won an auction lot, the John Muir Health Foundation travel agents will be contacting you in the next few days in regard to your lot. And don't forget that the silent auction is still open, doesn't close until noon tomorrow, so you can keep the bidding going. If you didn't get what you wanted in our auction tonight, you still have plenty of opportunities to get into the silent auction and buy auction lots there. You have done incredible work as always. It has been a pleasure to be your MC and auctioneer tonight. And even though I couldn't see you in person, I definitely felt your presence because you have done amazing work. You helped us raise over $1.9 million tonight in honor of John Muir Health's medical intensive care. Looking at the donations that have come in, and here, let's give it a second. We got to let it scroll through because I know that the more gifts have come in, and we appreciate each and every gift that has been made this evening. You've done amazing work. Heather Chiola in for another $658. We appreciate your gift. I think that Michelle Cleary was in for $250. We appreciate you. You all make me feel like I'm on top of the world right now. What you did for our medical intensive care unit at John Muir Health is incredible. And can you scroll back down? Johannes Peters bought the third Fishing with Cal and Dr. Pike for $50,000, bringing that auction lot, that lot alone raised $150,000. And I should have done the math before we got on the show tonight, but Cal and Dr. Pike, you have raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for John Muir Health Foundation, suffering through fishing trips with your friends and peers over the years. We appreciate the sacrifice you have made for the John Muir Health Foundation. All of you watching, if you haven't had a chance to give, or you feel inspired to make an additional gift, or you have a friend of the foundation, you have a friend who you would like to inspire to give, the Give Smart page will continue to be open to make gifts. You can also call the foundation, speak to one of our wonderful Fragile agents if you are interested in making a gift to any area of John Muir Health says. To paraphrase Jules Verne from Around the World in 80 Days, anything one person can imagine, other people can make real. You made our fundraising goal tonight in support of John Muir Health's exceptional medical intensive care program real. We thank you. I want to wish you a wonderful rest of your night. I hope you continue to celebrate the success of tonight's event. And with that, we're going to go back to Mike and Wendy for one final message.
What an incredible night. Thanks for being part of our journey around the world. Every year, I am so inspired by your generosity, and tonight is no exception. Your support is so incredibly meaningful to everyone who has worked hard to provide the very best care for our community. Thank you for being part of the John Muir Health family and for giving the gifts of life, health, and hope tonight.
It's so good to see you again. We hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
We look forward to seeing you all next year in person at the Hoffman Hangar on November 5th, 2022.
Ciao.
Adios.
Arrivederci.
Aloha.
Have a great night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.